Well, hi everybody. Welcome to All Around the Farm today. So I have a plan. I think it's going to be a good plan too. You might even enjoy coming along for a ride. So remember that 1150 I bought about 3 months ago from the junkyard? Put some tires and wheels on it, a little paint, some work here and there. Well, I know as well as you know that we all want to see that thing in action. That happens now. Here's my thought, friends. I took this little cornfield here that I combined a few weeks ago, and I run the old chisel plow through it. I figured I might as well make this a full-on 1972 wheat season extravaganza, because all of my 100 series, my 1800, my 1150, and my 165, they're all 72s. So I mean, perfect. This is plenty of work for an old tractor. So there's that. Friends, I got stuff scattered just everywhere right now because, well, I'm still not done. I still have a little field of corn yet to go, but we finally got some rain here. We got 1.9 on the rain scale yesterday, and that's pretty dandy. Now, granted, I'm not going to be doing much out here today, but I got a couple things I got to do first. So I got my little disc out there. Now, you saw me plant weed a few weeks ago. I drilled it right in after chiseling it, and it's all up and it looks just fine, but this ain't soybean stubble, and I kind of want to chop it up a little bit, and I want to try and use this old piece of junk that I wasted more money on. See that nice shiny set of gangs on there? Not that one. Well, that one's pretty new. Never mind. I put some money into this stupid thing. It was easier than dragging a new one 56 miles home, so I did that. Look at that, all pretty there. I just got her hooked on. I might as well, I got more chisel plowing to do. I might as well just leave it. But this is going to be a good start for that 1150. That thing, I don't know when the last time it's had a real workout is. This old disc isn't real heavy. It doesn't go down all that far, but it does chop this stuff up nice. And being that this is just a nice little 3-acre piece of ground, I think it's going to be a good fit. And, you know, I got the extra seed left over. I don't know, maybe, well, it's going to be enough to do this field, I promise you that, even if I got to go grab another bag or something, but I'm guessing that it's, you know, it'll be fine. So let's just make this a 3-treat trio here. Get the 1800, which I already did its job, and, well, you've already seen that in action this year. So again, I might as well just let that one take a little break. Going to get the 1150, which that really does need a workout. And then finally, once that's all chopped up and smoothed out, I'm going to hook my 165 to that little 5100 planter. Just plant that real quick and call her good. Now the real trick is it going to start today? Because, well, you can see, friends, that someone shut the heat off. That's fine. He likes it cold. That's great. I don't know if she likes it cold, though, so we're going to find out. All right, now for the task at hand. Now, guys, give me a break because it's going to smoke a little bit. I know many of you have said, gee, that thing smokes a lot. Yeah, it does. You're right. Yeah, it's 52 years old, 53 years old. Give it a break. Guarantee when we get that disc on her, after about a half a lap, she's going to clear right up. I promise. But for all those of you that don't like the smoke, cover your eyes for a few minutes. And for those of you that do, enjoy. right, friends, so here's what's on the agenda. One, I got to put some fuel in that because I don't think there's much more than about the 5 gallons I poured in it a month ago, and I really haven't driven it, but it ain't going to do what I need it to do. And two, many of you have also noticed that there's a fan shroud missing here. Yes, that is true. I haven't been able to locate one yet, but other side of that token is I haven't looked that hard, and my guess is if somebody has one for one of these, they're going to want like $9 bajillion for it, and I'm not there. No, not this time. I'll figure something else out. But in the meantime, here's what I'm going to do. I got to have something that's going to pull a little bit of cool air through that radiator, or else this thing's just going to overheat, and I can do without that. Not that I'm going to be working it super hard, but again, that's just how it works. We ain't driving 55 miles an hour down the road, so there's really no air going to be blowing through here, except for what that'll suck through, which at this point is nothing. So here's my plan. Hey, where are you going? Come here. Don't tell me what to do. You come here. I'm in charge around here, not you. Well, that's what I thought. Maybe she's actually going to do some work. Go catch some varmints. Bring me a prize. So here's what I've got. Just a good old basic 16-inch electric fan with the whole relay set up, and I'm going to use it, and I'll show you just why and just how that's going to work. So I'm going to pull the grill off, get that fan mounted up here, and now these tractors, friends, they don't have an on-off. They've got a start and nothing else. The only way you got power in these things is through the oil pressure switch. There's a Murphy switch in the oil pressure switch, which will send power to things after it's running. So what I'm going to do, I've got a hot wire from the hot side of that switch. It's this guy right here. It's kind of a big hunk of wire. I don't need that much. But with it running on the relay, that's the best part. So basically, it looks complicated, but it's not. You've got a relay, a ground. This will be my trigger wire. This is going to be what runs up to that oil pressure switch on that big white wire that I sent. So once this triggers, it sends power up to this relay to power up this wire, which, well, let me rephrase that. This wire goes directly to hot on the battery. So when this wire triggers, it will send heat to my positive and negative. And right here, positive and negative. So reason that you do this, I don't have to try and suck all the watts or amps or whatever from the oil pressure switch and essentially burn it out if it's running through this relay system. It'll just pull the power right here from the battery when it's energized. When it's not energized, everything will shut down and it'll work just fine. So there, just like that, guys, easy as ever. All I gotta do is take that off of there and, well, put the fan on. Let's hit it. Boy, guys, I can't wait to take this out and run it. Okay, so that's probably going to be in the way, but whatever. Let's set you down. As long as I can still, yeah, I can. I just want to find a good place to get that fan mounted in there is my main goal right now. Now I have a high performance. There. Now that, guys, that just screams racing and high performance. Let me get my other two clips in there and we'll get this wired up and make sure it works. Okay, so with the fan all mounted up in place, the next thing I want to do is mount this little relay in a very easy to access place. If I lose a relay, I just want to be able to change it. So I think that I put it right here. I got to ground it too. So I got two bolts right there, right next to each other. Terrific. I like it. And we'll just punch this ground in right up top here. I guess I could have put it on the back side of here, but whatever. Suit yourself. Do it the way you want. I got my trigger wire here, which will feed from my oil pump switch. So that will switch power to the relay. This is going straight out to the starter, so I can hook it to the battery. These two will be the positive and negative on the fan, and we're good to go. Blue wire to black wire, can't be any simpler. Okay, all right friends, everything's all wired in, nice and barely out of sight, out of mind. So, I mean, I'll take that, whatever it is. So now for my next trick, let me fire this up and back it out of here and see if the fan works. Yeah. Fan's definitely working. I'm surprised that thing started that good. It is not warm out here. I love 55 starts pretty good. I know that's impossible to see, but yep, there we go. You can tell now. It'll shut itself down as soon as the oil pressure disappears. Perfect. Excellent. Let me tell you what I just did, friends. I not only have a high-performance electric fuel pump, I now have a high-performance electric cooling fan. That is more technology than 1972 had available. And it's even got a relay in it, I mean. But on the positive side, I now don't need a fan shroud nearly as bad, and I can actually see if this tractor will work. So, here's my plan. I might need another, I don't know, this is actually drying out a little bit now. We got just under 2 inches of rain the other day, and I'd love to run a disc over this corn stubble that I kind of chiseled up a little bit. Like I said, guys, in my world here today, it's only Wednesday, so that ain't bad. You're not going to see this video till Sunday, so that gives me Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It gives me this many days to figure out, well, to get stuff to dry down a little bit. So, hey, that's pretty good. So, on that note, guys, let me just give you one of these. Hey guys, and just like that, it's a pretty nice day out here today. So I think I'm gonna turn some diesel into V8 music. Let me get that hooked onto my disc, get it up here. I gotta air up a couple tires in it, and let's go tear some stuff up, shall we? All right, friends, all or nothing. Here goes something. That thing's performing like a champ. And to think, someone sent that to the scrapyard. I just don't get it. I got to say, I'm pretty happy about how it pulled that little disc along. That's usually something I pull with a bigger tractor, but what the hell, if this one will do the job, might as well let it. So guys, let's get this thing back up to the house and have a pull. There, that's that. Nice. There, got the old disc on hitch there. You know, guys, I gotta say something here. That right there is a 52-year-old each, 104 years of farming experience right there. Pair of workhorses that they were both headed for their demise. That one was in a junkyard, and that one was gonna go there before Mike got it, and then I bought it for Mike. So this goes to show you, you can farm with junk, but they sure are looking good. Let's get that thing out of here. My cooling fan even still works. Tell you what, guys, that old tractor made me proud. I gotta get a bolt nut. That's really bothering me. And oh, that's better too. Guys, I gotta tell you, that made my day. My hard work that I put into this, which honestly wasn't a lot, but I mean, it was enough. I still had to do a lot of things and figure a few things out and all that. Well, it all paid off today. Granted, that's not a huge field. I think it could handle a huge field just fine. Temperature gauge works. I never saw it come above cold up until today. So now it goes to the little BB and it's fine. My cooling fan must be doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. Oil pressure gauge works good. Throttle lever works. Hydraulics are working top notch. No complaints. Well, guys, I think that's going to do it for me today. I'm still going to take my 165 and go plant little either cover crop or wheat. It's going to be wheat seed either way. We'll see in the spring. If I like it, then it'll be wheat. And if I don't, well, it was cover crop. You know how that goes. So, hey, thanks for watching today, everybody. We'll see you next time.